Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this
Hold on,
week's...
did you do an Ali G flick of the wrist thing?
I might have done. I don't know.
Did you?
I don't know. Did I?
That hasn't been done in 13 years.
Am I allowed?
No, it's allowed, yeah.
Can't do anything anymore. Can't even do
Bring
an
it back.
LG flick
By the
around.
way, do it again. It's the lamest one.
I don't know why we're laughing. Welcome to this week's edition of the LazyBoyz podcast with myself, William Thompson,
Shane Todd.
Shane Todd, and we have our special guest today, Mr. Matthew Dinsmore,
Hello.
because Micky's dead.
I killed him.
Yeah, Micky's like Kenny in South Park. He's dead, different way every week.
Disrespectful that we don't miss a pod if he dies. You know, just like roll straight on, like not even like a week of respect.
LazyBoyz podcast funeral special.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. That'd be great. Us sitting on his wee coffin. That'd be great.
And Dinsy just like taking his place in all regards, like
Oh,
just
yeah.
living in his flat.
Oh, take over his whole life.
Family
His family and all,
dinners.
yeah.
There's definitely a movie in that.
Just change my name. Michael Bartlett.
You earlier were like, you love wee funeral buffet, don't you?
Oh, nothing better.
You mean like out of all functions, you prefer a funeral?
Do a wedding? Yeah, because hear me out now. A wedding's always like a roast dinner.
Hold on, I had no option but to hear you.
Yeah. the wedding dinner, it's never as good as it's cracked up to be. It's made but for like 70 people or whatever. You know, funeral's a bit bit personal.
Yes.
Vol au vents, goujons, sausage rolls.
Yeah.
They're the only things I really eat. Cocktail sausages now and again.
Yeah.
Not even at buffet, in general.
No,
Those are the only things.
yeah, no, that's the only time you really have them. Bar goujons.
Yeah.
But and then the sandwiches as well, and the nice wee triangles.
But I do a bit of material about this in the last show, and the difference in the funeral buffet is you don't want to be the first guy up there, you know, to tackle the buffet.
Depends what the relation is.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's like
Yes.
like what are you saying? Are you saying if it's a close family member, you're free to go?
I'm
Or
saying
you're like, his dad's just died, let him have his pick of the goujons.
yeah, exactly. Just take the whole metal tray.
I'm saying in general, like at a wedding buffet or a christening or a birthday or whatever, you can have a bit of banter about like getting up there first. You can like run past your mates and you know, you can get up there, clean, you can pile your plate up. At a funeral,
Never run at a buffet ever.
yeah, but at a funeral you might, you know, you might want to wait until a few people have been up. You don't want to look starving, and you certainly don't want to like pile your plate up. I feel that's disrespectful.
Do you think it's more respectful to go up twice?
Definitely not going up twice. No.
Yeah, so you have to pile your plate up then.
Yeah.
But if you're there on it's obviously drinking after as well, so you need to be.
Do you know what you can't do at a funeral before you tuck into the buffet? Rub your hands together and go.
When they're bringing it out and everything.
You, by the way, I can just see you at every dinner. You do this,
Ready for it?
and I think you tuck a napkin into the.
I'm a messy
the
eater.
neck of
I
your
have
top.
to. Have to.
Would you ever take a shirt off for a takeaway?
Because he's not Chinese later if you walk all around his house.
No.
It's a black bean shirt off. Black bean, not yours?
Because it would end up looking at like just eating it again. Where if it's on your shirt, you don't feel as inclined to do it that way.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, nothing sadder than eating fucking sweet and sour off your tits.
If I got-
that's a
I was about to say, if I got an image of myself with like curry sauce all over my nipples, I think it would actually that would be my own personal Ozempic, to be honest.
OnlyFans would blow up though with that. Imagine you just like you take orders all week for the
And
Chinese.
they buy them. It doesn't need to be Chinese. We can go kebab, house sauce,
Yes.
wrapping donor meat around my neck and everything.
I take my shirt off for a takeaway.
Yeah, I
if
can
it's
see
something
that.
particularly messy. Or bolognese. That's
Right.
a top off meal.
Do you know what's a top off meal? Meatball marinara Subway.
Oh,
Yes.
That's a top off.
big time.
That's a top off.
That's a good
I love it as well, but it's one of those ones where it's like I know I have to really lock in to eat it, or else it's going to be a nightmare. You can't have any like post engagements.
You can't be driving.
Yep, while
not
eating it.
You come
Yeah.
out Thursday,
Oh,
mate.
no,
Nah, mate, I'm
definitely
having a meatball sandwich on Thursday. Everything else off the table.
Yeah,
We really need you at your father's funeral. Can't.
Yeah.
This foot long sub ain't gonna eat itself.
what's at the buffet though, and then we'll maybe go.
There's an even fatter bastard sandwich at Subway. There's a meatball that you can add like salami, bacon. It's called the baller.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll tell you
By
what.
the way, that's not. See the people that are eating.
Tell you
that,
what, you're not a
ballers. No NBA players are eating that up. Like, I can picture the guy who eats that.
Yeah, no one's eating that in a limo. Like, it's not,
Usual.
And he's eating while waiting on it, like a wee bag of crisps to keep himself going.
He's tackling the
Fully me. This guy, me.
he's tackling the hash browns. Don't even hit them up, Sharon. How much did that we got a Subway in the airport in Toronto and they did not want to serve us? Like,
No.
they hated us. I went searching for different dining options. I said that Willie just saw the Subway. We talked about Subway on the trip for some reason.
Yeah.
But how much Subway's like kind of good. And then I said, I'm going to look for other restaurants, but if I can't find something, I'll come back to you. So when I came back to the queue, they didn't know I was with him. And they were acting like everything was unreasonable, the two girls working there. Willie literally
like
went,
can't bread and they're like,
Willie literally went, yeah, just like hearty Italian bread or whatever. And she looked at me, because he'd moved up the queue a bit, and went, oh. And I went, I'm with him.
yeah. My favourite was you went, can I have a foot long
When I said gluten-free.
gluten-free bread? She went, we've only got 6-inch breads. And they went, well, give me 2 of them.
Yeah, I said foot-long chicken.
Yeah.
No, we only have 6-inch gluten-free.
You're-
Sorry. Had a vision. You make 2 of those.
I love that they didn't want to believe that you two were together, and you were probably the only 2 people in the airport who sounded similar to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was busy, that fucking Subway too.
Yeah, Toronto
Any
was
different
great.
options? Any like weird thing? You know when you go to McDonald's abroad?
Yes.
Weird stuff.
Oh, they're doing like they're doing a collab with an athlete you've never heard of.
Yeah, a baseball player or something.
Yeah.
Well, they do I think it's McDonald's do like an Angel Reese range over in America.
The WNBA player.
Yes.
Familiar.
Dinsy
How
loves his
the
WNBA.
fuck do you know?
That's one thing I know about Dinsy. Looks like a guy who's passionate about WNBA.
He stuck 20 quid on her to get like 30 points one game, 100%.
It's because there's a full-on race war going on in the WNBA
He's right.
over Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin
and Angel
Clark.
yeah,
Reese.
yeah,
Angel
which
Reese.
side are you on, bro? I can guess.
I'll leave that up to the viewers to decide.
You are a taxi driver, just go fucking.
I got Caitlin Clark jersey on underneath this. It's like a belly top on me.
We get like so tribal here to the point where we'll have to get involved in that.
Oh,
like
yeah,
half the
have to.
community here will have to go Angel Reese, half will have to go Caitlin
What is
Clark.
the race war? Like, what's the.
It's because I don't know the full extent. I think Caitlin Clark's meant to be like
Caitlin Clark's like the Michael Jordan
Yeah.
of WNBA. She's incredible.
and she's white, obviously.
Whoa, what?
With a name like Caitlin Clark,
Yeah, fair.
you know, she could be from fucking Turf Lodge or something.
Yeah.
But the Angel Reese is a black player,
Right.
and there's like I think they've got a bit of a rivalry between them. There's a lot of like pushing and
Yeah.
catty. Is that a bit
They
misogynistic?
kind of all try and like push
God love you,
Caitlin
is that
Clark.
misogynistic? Shout everyone about the bitches.
Fuck them.
Fucking- My question is why you're not doing the dishes? Put the basketball.
They should play it with their tits out. No. Sorry.
Any idea on how to increase ticket sales? Bob's out.
They're all pretty flat chested though. To be fair. You couldn't be playing
Get your
basketball.
wee boy tits out.
You couldn't be playing basketball with big fur double D's on you, do you know what I mean?
Try and dribble your own chest.
I go pro.
I'm saying that though. Do you remember in Space Jam 2 they took away Lola Bunny's arse?
I didn't watch it for that reason.
Mark Kermode over here.
I was fuming.
I think you'll recall.
It was the moment in cinema that they removed Lola Bunny's arse.
So was it quite plumpy beforehand or what?
Acting like you don't.
That's why I remember Space Jam. I don't remember characters' anuses in it.
Nah, you remember Lola Bunny? She was
I swear to you, I don't.
caked up. And then Space Jam 2 took it away. That was the worst part of
So they give her a flat arse or what?
nothing on her, like just a normal wee rabbit. And I'm like, can't even have a fucking sexy wee rabbit anymore.
Yeah,
It's
because
misogynistic to think rabbits.
rabbits are the sexiest wee animals when they're turned into women.
Jessica Rabbit. We talked about this.
Jessica
before.
Rabbit, Caramel
human,
Bunny.
by the way.
It doesn't. Rabbit's in the name though.
Her name's Rabbit.
I feel like under her it's got the ears. Do you know what I mean? Her name's Jessica Rabbit. It has to be an animal.
Yeah, Caramel Bunny.
Is that a cartoon?
She was the caramel chocolate bar. The Caramel Bunny.
You're 2 years older than me. How do you know what this is?
Because Kieran Bartlett.
He
went
knows
on
his
a-
sexy bunnies.
Yeah. Do you think what our sexy rabbits are there?
There's loads of them.
There's the sex toy.
Oh, Peter. Peter's a wee snack.
Peter Rabbit. What do you mean the sex toy? Like a wee
There's
fucking
a
old rabbit?
no. Not like no. It's for women. It's not for men.
Oh,
Fuck rabbits.
Oh yeah, sorry, baby.
It's,
Sorry, I made it weird, did I?
Yeah, you did. It's like the dildo, but it has the ears on it.
Right. Yes.
Pronged.
Prongs, yeah.
Yeah.
Rampant? Is that the full title?
Good man.
Rampant Rabbit.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Good
That sounds like a Enid Blyton thing.
yeah.
Rampant Rabbit. Rampant Rabbit was buzzing. You have a pair of WNBA shoes on.
No, these are Lamar.
Lamar.
Lavar.
Just pick the black guy's name. Lamar.
These are the Tyrones, I believe.
Lamar
These are
sang.
my little Waynes.
Lamar sang "If There's Any Justice in the World." And 50
LeBron.
Lamar. Oh, Lamar. He's on player.
These are LeBron James.
Are they?
That's what these are.
Right.
Aye.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're cool.
Yeah. Aren't they? They're cool guys.
He's got the
Actually,
Angel
really.
Reese's on. The Reese's Pieces.
Fucking right. Is that what you call her tits?
Guys, come on.
Wow. Is that too much for you? Fucking woke snowflake.
I'm a big advocate of the WNBA.
Yeah.
I watch it. I wouldn't miss a game.
The clip of them fighting was actually quite good the other day.
Yeah.
One of them pushed
It wasn't
Caitlin
Angel
Clark
Reese,
over.
but yeah.
Yeah, it was someone else.
So Caitlin Clark's team are like her bouncers. Like girls will be bullying her and then they'll come beat her up and then Caitlin Clark just rains down the points like.
Swinging fists, like, or what was?
Nah, just like a push. It's basketball at the end of the day. Like it's not.
But
that
a lot
violent.
of but
It is no.
rough,
It's,
like.
it's pretty rough, yeah. And they're so tribal about it on Twitter. I get a glimpse into the American WNBA scene, and it's very racist as well. To be honest,
yeah.
people are taking it a bit too far. I think.
That's everything on Twitter, though.
Yeah.
They're all very tribal. Even
Yeah.
WWE be like, I like The Undertaker, and people are like, kill yourself, man.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking dare like him.
But then you kill yourself like the Undertaker.
That's
and
how you get
come
to meet him.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But he's alive again.
No, he's not, man.
He's still dead.
No, he's still dead, just podcasting.
Oh,
Does the Undertaker have a
He
podcast?
does, yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh, do you ever want to know what The Undertaker thinks about fucking taking a knee?
But is he
Not a fan of it.
a knee or a knee?
A knee.
Oh, right.
Like, yeah, he's like quite
When you said the Undertaker taking a knee, I imagine him coming up from the casket. Like,
do your Undertaker face for me there again?
no, that's him with a knee in him. But this is the Undertaker. His eyes. Does that eye thing?
I want to apologise to the viewers for how slow I am today. I'm very hungover.
Yeah.
Say hungover, still drunk.
You just came direct from a wedding.
Yeah.
That's commitment, like.
Yeah. Also, I was saying
Because Mickey's not here.
Mickey's not here.
He's at an acting workshop.
Yep. But is that where he is?
Yeah.
Acting workshop?
Isn't it?
Yeah, apparently so.
The fuck is that?
He sits there for an hour going, "You talking to me? Are you talking to me?" Oh, a little bit more. Are you talking to me? That's for an hour.
Pretty much an episode of LazyBoyz.
Do the Undertaker.
Talking to me? No, yeah, I'm still. Yeah, I was at a wedding. Also at the wedding, I didn't realize this was an issue. I was wearing the same color as the bridesmaids. I didn't think it would be an issue. Apparently, it was.
Right.
Is that-
Bright pink.
Yeah.
No, it's not an issue. What colour was it?
Blue, baby blue.
Oh, that's not
I
like
said
a...
that to Frosty, and Frosty's like, you can't be at that.
But how would you know that?
Yeah, were you in the party?
Oh, they did tell me that's what the bridesmaids were wearing.
Well,
My
they said
argument
don't
was,
wear baby blue. The
They didn't say
bridesmaid.
don't wear it. They said the bridesmaids are going to be wearing that. My argument was
I don't give
they're
a
not
fuck.
mistaking me
No,
for a bridesmaid.
no, and you're not. It'd be different if it was like some sort of clash with the bride.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah.
But the bridesmaid.
I show up the flowing white gown. We're like,
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were going to be
Do the
wearing that.
groomsmen not usually match with the bridesmaids? Was there a bit of confusion with you and the groomsmen? Maybe was there a bit of a?
But also, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Someone comes up and goes, "Are you a groomsman
Yeah.
today?" No, I'm not. Oh, fuck's sake! Don't tell me that.
The photographer's just taking loads of photos of you for some reason.
So you, how messy on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, solid 9.
9.
So I'm fighting back boke as I'm speaking to
You seem in good shape, like all things considered,
Thank you, I'm not.
right?
I'm holding it all together. Fucking not, like.
Yeah.
I think it is. I've got momentum carrying me through here.
Yes.
I'm still a little bit tipsy, so it's in the minute I go home and got crashed. Like.
What were you drinking?
Margaritas, Harp, Jameson Coke, Malibu, Tequila, Fireball,
Right.
Baby Guinness, Adult Guinness, which is full Guinness, Old Fashioned.
Right. So, are you answering what you drank or naming every drink at a bar?
Just a bit of a hang.
So probably mixing the drinks, like.
Yeah.
Any wonder you've heartburn? I've got heartburn listening to you. Listening
Yeah.
Didn't you strike me as a guy at a wedding not going to mix your drinks? Like, you just stay on it.
No, what I did at the most recent wedding I was at was I bought a bottle of flavoured vodka and I put it in the hip flask to try to bypass the cost of the bar. And I was thinking, like, because it was flavoured, it was so nice you could just
What
drink
flavour?
it straight. Strawberry watermelon, Brewdog. Shout out Brewdog. But I bought it to, like, obviously mix in with, just buy Sprite, mix it in. But then I was just so blocked. It was like, fuck this, and just like a proper grand at a wedding. You know,
That's
with
like
the
a-
hip
no,
flask
that's
and all.
not a grand at a
proper
wedding.
Grandis drinking that strawberry.
Nah,
fucking
It's
vodka.
like a
In a hip
veteran.
flask.
It's like a veteran Russian assassin,
Yeah, I'll take that as well.
just swigging straight vodka out of a hip.
It
I
was
mean,
lovely.
probably not strawberry watermelon flavored.
No, but see before vodka, 2 swigs to get used to it, and then you can just drink it straight.
Woke up pissing on the floor.
That's a Bruce Springsteen song.
In your house or at the,
No,
like,
in the
on the
hotel.
dance floor?
In the
You just
hotel, I
woke
was best man, so I got to stay in the hotel.
Oh.
And
What
there was-
hotel are we chatting?
I don't want to say because I pissed on their floor. Tully Glass, shout out. But there was a girl, so she didn't have a room to stay in. We were like, oh, you can sleep on our floor. And she was at the bottom of the bed.
And R. Kelly himself, right?
It was all good, clean fun. All good, clean fun. And it was like 6 in the morning or something. She woke up just to the sound of trickling. She goes, Dinsy! And I don't remember, obviously. And she was like, what are you doing pissing on the floor? Going to the toilet? And I goes, oh, fair enough.
That's reasonable.
And our mate was in the shower, and he was like, I'm in the shower here. And I goes, I'm not going to look, I just need to piss. And I think I'd already done. I was finished by the time I got in there anyway.
There's half an hour of negotiations. The damage
already
was done.
pissed, just
That
walking
was
out.
just done, and it was. They didn't find out, you know what I mean? They'll find out.
And then after you just named them and then described your crime.
At what point of the night were you like in your full flow? What point were you the messiest in your prime?
The DJ at one point went, we're taking requests. Back to back, we got the Bloodhound Gang Bad Touch and Shaggy Angel.
Brilliant.
I don't think I've ever been that happy in my life.
Yeah.
Because I was always doing a reading. I got.
Were you cutting a rug? You cutting a rug?
I don't know what that means.
Like on the dance floor, dancing?
Oh, fucking right it was. As much as you can cut a rug to Shaggy Angel.
Yeah.
You're not doing the worm like, but
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
having
yeah.
a good time. But I did a reading, like they got me to read a poem. And I didn't want to read.
Hold on. Stop. What poem?
It was called If.
I know it.
Do you know it?
Yeah.
It's not the Rudyard Kipling one.
No. I know I've heard it at weddings before.
Yeah. So I did that. But I
Did you get
not-
up in your wee blue suit and read it?
I did.
Like a wee fucking page boy.
I did. Mate, I did.
Is it not for the kids to do? I read that out of my auntie's wedding when I was 12. You're fucking 28.
Yeah.
My name's William and I'm going to read a poem for you today.
And I remember, I was like, I'm doing so well at this. I'm doing so good. And I remember like saying, like, I didn't look up at their faces, but I was like, I could see the movement. I was like, they're really moved. They're emotional. And after they were like, oh, it was so funny the way you're reading. Like,
Yeah.
everyone was laughing at you.
Yeah,
And in my
yeah,
mind,
yeah.
I was like, they're all gurning because of how good I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're such a dickhead. But I wanted to read out the lyrics to Shaggy Angel, and they wouldn't let me do it.
Right. I mean, it's fair at the wedding.
It's not fair. It's a nice song if you were to read out the lyrics.
Yeah.
Life is one big party when you're still young.
Hold on, read it. Yeah, read it properly.
Life is one big party when you're still young. Who's gonna have your back when it's all done? Oh wow. It's all good when you live your life pure fun. Can't be a full song. What about the long run? Nah. Pretty sure he goes to jail in the song, so I don't know. I can't sing
Yeah,
that bit. But like
yeah.
up until that point, that's a nice song to read out.
I mean, it's probably the best Shaggy song to read out at a wedding. Imagine being up there. Mr. Lova Lova. Ooh, she called me Mr. Boombastic. Semi-fantastic.
In the summertime when the weather is fine.
Caught me banging on the sofa. On the bathroom floor.
Caught me. You were having a piss beside it.
Boys, there's been a lot happening this week.
It is, mate. World War III, like,
Well, there was, and then I think now.
got rained off.
Well, no, I think there was a ceasefire that no one knew they were in.
11
and then,
minutes.
And
or
then
something,
Trump
wasn't it?
swore because they broke it. These motherfuckers!
Stupid bastards.
I mean, it was so funny, the video next, it's like they finally got him to swear.
Yeah, but I also love their. Can you believe he said fuck? I'm like, he once said he'd bang his own daughter. This is not even top 5 most mental things he said.
Yeah, but you can tell he's proper. Like, it's like you think your dad's messing about, being like, "Oh, you're in trouble," but then this is like he's properly angry. You watch a clip and you're like, "Oh, he's raging, he's raging now." Like,
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Or
Yeah.
like, oh, Donald?
Yeah.
Where's this been?
Sorry, Donald. Oh, Donald.
Just dropping nukes, mate. Fuck, no need to
Dropping nukes and swear words.
I love it though. It's like 40 dead. You're like, yeah, but Donald said fuck.
Yeah.
Where do you rank on the drafting? You know, if we're all getting conscripted.
Yes.
Where are you? Are you in the age group where you're like third or fourth round, maybe?
Well, just check my wallet for that Crohn's card. I ain't fighting no
both
wars.
exempt.
I mean, put it this way, like, if your country's in danger, no one on this sofa is going to be the one. Thank God you're on the front line. These boys.
I'll have you know, I was 10th prestige in Modern Warfare 2. Give me an intervention and I'm quickscope. I'm heavy on these drone videos though. I fancy myself as a drone pilot.
I believe that too.
With straight war crimes. Doing the surrender and all. Just fucking go.
I could see them being like, this guy's an expert with cameras. He's been putting them in leisure centre toilets for years. I could see you being brought to the front line, but purely to like be used as a human catapult.
I'm there to do a reading. At the start.
You in no man's land in between. F! Both sides agree
If you find a voice that echoes your own. No, we're fine. Yeah, not me and you wouldn't have to go to.
Well, this fucking weirdo in baby blow suit.
I thought you were doing your Trump for a second. But, like, I love, like, mine is I have cerebral palsy. I can't go to the front line.
No.
Why can't you? You've Crohn's.
Crohn's disease.
So ask them if they'll fire gluten-free bullets at you then. You'll be you'll be fine. Fuck off.
There's gluten in this bullet.
You're gonna be in the front line shiting everywhere. Like. That's what we'll do. We'll feed you gluten and just like fly you over cities. We smelly bomber like. Chrome strike. That's what we do.
Oh, I'm a war hero, and then I end up with a massive deal with Hovis at the end of it. No, I'd be exempt with Crohn's.
Yeah,
I swear, I'd be exempt.
yeah.
And asthma, I'll fire an asthma there as a wee deal breaker if I need to.
Just to sweeten the deal.
Yeah,
I feel like if you just take one look at me, they'd be like, right, you can
Oh, you're going to the front
Mental,
line.
but out of everyone on this sofa, Dinsy's the one that has to go.
Dinsy's the quarterback. Dinsy's the war jock out of us, like. The Caitlin Clark of our fucking army.
Would you go to war?
Would I fuck? I wouldn't. I get raging whenever I die in computer games.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to deal with the annoyance of being
Well,
a
you
war.
missing a shot and breaking your gun. Fucking shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Stick drift.
He gets shot. He's like, restart the game, restart the game. I know you're bleeding out here.
Laser tag, you put your hand up and walk back to the start.
Fucking leg shite. You shouting across like, fix your mic, cunt.
Like every single person nowadays is going to want the content, so they're going to need like guns that you can shoot with one hand, so they can film with the other hand.
Subway surfers on it.
Oh, send,
On your gun?
send fucking. Who would you send over? You get to send people to war. Lawrence Fox is going there. That annoying cunt.
What if they win though, and then they're war heroes when they come back?
Ah,
I'll
be the
shoot
worst.
him dead. That's what I'll do.
Cycling Micky. He's
Just get the
Oh,
influencers to-
fucking! Just strap as much C4 to him as you can and send him off. I hate that fucker.
Is he the guy who like has a GoPro on his head and films like people in London traffic on their phones?
Yeah, but
worst
they're like
person ever.
handbrake up, red light, and they're like
illegal.
glancing at their
It's
phone.
illegal.
Who get? Shut
Illegal.
up. He's
Are
like,
you saying
sorry,
you do it?
I have footage of you on your phone, and he's like, shut up, you dick! You're on a bike.
There's a video of a cyclist getting hit around the bout, and people made up the rumour that it was Cycling Micky, and everyone was like, yes, thank fuck. And then it turned out it wasn't him.
So I'm saying a car fully hit. I was like, fucking yes, get that gun. I was like, he gets back up, and I'm sad about it.
See the noise they make whenever they get hit? It's always the funniest thing. God love them, because they're usually okay, but the noise of a cyclist getting hit by a car.
Can you give us the noise?
Oh!
Wow.
It's always like really, really dramatic. Obviously, you're getting hit by a car, but like,
In fairness, you're getting hit by a car.
but they never like any video I see of a cyclist getting hit by a car, they never move out of the way of the car, and they have so much time to do it. Move out of the fucking road, like.
Yeah. Remember the steamroller in Austin Powers? No.
Yeah, I like cyclists do piss me off.
Yeah.
I don't know they'll probably come for us now. And
It'll take them ages to get here.
Yeah. And you've already pissed off enough gym people.
Oh no, that's just another one of my.
Does that clip still get people be like, who is this guy?
No, thankfully there was no correlation between the two either, between the genie and the gym one. Thank God, because then there would have been all hell breaks loose.
Oh, the genie one, apparently we were bullying you for being like, that's a silly wish. And they're like,
That's
this
why
wee
you-
man's pure of heart.
How about bullying him? This is the war man. Like,
Yeah. But everyone
this is
was
the
like,
war dog.
this guy has such an innocent mind. I was like, Dinsy?
Call me pure of heart and everything. The only thing in my heart is pure, to be honest.
How much are you taking that it gets into your heart?
Enough.
This mad bastard takes it straight into the heart.
You're like, how do you know Dinsy? That's how. The only thing my heart is pure. That's so funny.
Speaking of pure, you had a good night last night.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Nothing of that, didn't do any of that.
You got to go again tonight though,
Yeah.
because it's day two.
Do I smell of it? Can you smell it off
No.
me?
No.
No.
You seem alright. Honestly, you seem
Really?
alright.
Because
I wouldn't
I
have thought you were
I
hungover.
cannot stress.
You're a bit
I'm not.
cross-eyed. No, your eyes are a bit like that's the only giveaway.
Yeah.
Is your eyes a wee
Yeah.
bit? That's it.
Were you at the wedding as well? It's here.
Burley.
I fucking love every podcast clip we do. I'm called a bully.
You are a bit of a bully.
I'm not. See if you're getting bullied by me. You fucking deserve to get bullied.
Yeah.
This little disabled midget, man.
Yeah.
Who's getting bullied by a 5'4"?
By the way, that's your band of guys at the war.
the disabled midget. We're
Yeah.
the Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah. Usually like
Oblige him.
because you run
Trying to do the swastika in the head.
you run in, you can't see you straight away, and then you just get the ankles of all the bodies, like not the
That
ankles.
would be my squad, the ankle biters.
Yes.
Oh,
Wee Willy and the ankle biters.
Sounds like a band from the 50s. One of those show bands that get murdered in the Troubles or something.
Wee Willy and the
Wee Willy and the
ankle
ankle biters.
We'd go down to the Empire to go see Willie and the ankle biters.
Oh yes, that was the only thing bringing both sides together for a long time, was at the dance hall to see Wee Willie and the Ankle Breakers.
Yeah. I hated those bastards from that side, Murder and Cunts, but when he played that riff, you forgot it all.
They never would have cancelled the show. There was nights who were calling in bomb threats, but Wee Willie and the Ankle Biters stayed up there. Oh yes, that takes me back when Roy died last week. There, that's we put a wee record on for him, Wee Willie and the Ankle Biters, and he went away happy.
We've spoken so much about funerals in this episode,
Yeah.
now, and I feel like I'm about to have one.
Yeah.
Get the food arranged first, though, please. Do
You look like you love a wee funeral curry.
you know what? I stick to the pastries, stick to the carbs.
Yeah, you
Yes.
carb loading at a funeral.
Oh, yeah.
Are you on holiday this
Man's
summer?
bulking at
Dinsy?
a funeral.
Yeah, I am. Can't wait for the breakfast.
Where are you going?
Malta.
Oh,
Maltese
yeah?
breakfast.
Oh
The
yeah.
way you said Malta, I don't know why it threw me off. He was right, Malta.
You know what their delicacy is?
What?
Maltesers.
It was right there for me. How did I not see it?
Now, what do you love about? Is it buffet?
Yeah.
Right. What would you do different on a holiday buffet breakfast that you wouldn't do at home? Is it just you've got shorts on?
You've got apple juice in those wee machines, and see that, like, you know the machines I'm talking about.
Yeah.
See, it's just like straight crack. I swear
But
to God.
here's where the fuck you though. The wee tiny glasses.
No, but that's the beauty of it, Shane. You can just go up again.
Yeah.
It's not it's not a funeral. You can just keep going up as many times as you want, as long as it's not after 11 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Actually, I don't know. I think I might be lying. You might be able to just get it all inclusive.
I could see you hitting the breakfast 15 minutes before it closes.
Oh, I'm a late riser, like yeah. But then you're getting all the shite stuff. First morning of the holiday, no problem. I'm there for the doors opening. Towards the end, it's teetering off a bit. Some days I'm missing it and all. Do you know what I mean?
What's your go-to item in the buffet?
And do you have a system of you go up and get this kind of thing and then you finish with this, or do you mix it up?
I usually go savoury first, and then it's sheer gluttony, and go for the sweet stuff after. 2 plates, that's all I need. Because you anticipate the beers and the pizza and all for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
My main thing in the breakfast though would be the frankfurters.
Oh,
Do you know the way they give you frankfurters? You're not a fan?
I just can't have the look of them. Like,
Oh, the
in the
winners.
heat as well. No.
Because they look like they should be called winners.
Yeah.
Big fan
What
of
you
a
said, the
winner.
waiters? I was like, no.
no, the winners.
No, I don't like the look of any of that. I'll only go like, I'll go
I
like
don't even bite in them, mate.
couple of fried
I
eggs,
swallow them all.
Swallow them all.
some
Like a
beans,
seagull with a chip. Good to be on holiday.
pretending you have a gag reflex.
Yeah, I'm not. That's me in my room. I'm not even out to breakfast. Bring me up an apple juice.
Sound like a cyclist getting hit by a car. I go couple of fried eggs, beans, bit of gluten-free toast, maybe a wee bit of bacon,
Yep.
glass of orange juice, and a coffee.
How do you combat the butter being?
The bean juice.
What a sentence.
You put the butter in the bean juice.
How do you combat
No.
butter?
I put the toast down and then pour the beans on it.
Right.
So you've got like the bean juice is acting like a butter.
So you don't use any butter?
No.
Oh, right, okay. I meant like, you know the way they give you the wee tinfoil like rectangles of butter.
Yeah.
I meant like, how do you like defrost that? Do it's always rock solid.
Yeah.
Melt probably was the word I was looking for there.
Yeah.
Defrost.
Yeah. Combat is a weird way to say how do you get the butter
Well,
soft?
it's a military operation in the hotel breakfast. Like, you want to beat the Germans.
Holy-
in the
That's your
hands.
job in World War III, thawing the butter.
Between my arse cheeks. It's ready now, lads. Wee Willie and the Ecklebetters, you're on first.
Wee Willie and the Rimmers was his next project.
We are spotters. Why? That's so gross.
Arse butter. That's my regiment, Dinsy and the Arse Butters.
I always the sweet stuff I go for, but I never eat it. I'm picking up a Danish because it's there.
Yeah. What is
Yeah.
it, Danish?
No idea.
Pastry from with a what's in the middle of it, like
Oh, is it the cinnamon stuff?
It's like,
like a
custardy.
margarine custardy kind of thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like a little custardy sort of thing.
You always hear about it, but I've never actually seen one in real life.
Does the Lidl in Dundonald have a bar?
Not yet.
It's getting one though. It's
coming,
we talk
though.
about this before?
No.
It's coming.
It's coming. I'm excited.
And is the idea though? Is it like very traditional, old school, in that you go shopping with your wife? Away you go, love. Pint, please.
Yeah.
You sit and have a pint while your wife does the shopping. Is that the idea?
I think it's just a cheap fucking bar.
I actually think it's just because there's not really many bars in Dundonald. Like,
Yeah.
where that location
Do you
specifically.
think people will go to it and not
Yeah,
shop?
because you imagine it's going to be cheap.
Yeah.
If they, what's
Oh,
their
yeah.
what's their like own brand beer? It's great. Fuck.
I used to like Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's wee bottle beer back in the day.
Beer Dior.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine rocking a line of pure in the little toilets. Like,
Great.
I say, imagine with us open, we'll do it.
Hopefully we can get the price of pure down the little prices anyway.
Oh, imagine your bird cheating on you at Littles. She's getting fingered by the Danishes.
Down the middle aisle. A pair of fucking, I don't know, like a pair of, what do you call flippers on or something?
Flippers.
And do you know the way they sell mad shit in the middle aisle? Like a paddling pool or
I thought
something.
she's like going out to the bar. She's got the flippers on.
Trying them on. I could take these Benidorm with me. Ends up fingered.
You'd be so good at it. Your bird's sucking off people by the fucking meats.
Who you on the multi with?
Just some guys and some girls. There's a festival on.
Oh.
So there is.
You've never sounded more like a fucking rap in your
Just
life.
some guys and girls.
Some girls festival.
You want to come? It's £30 a night. We get you to a boach party. Boach party? Fuck.
Bounce party.
We'll just stop that riff
I mean,
anyway.
that's a fusion. Oh, that works.
Yeah, have you ever done one of those?
A boat party?
No.
or a boat
Like
party?
when you go on like a lad's holiday and you get.
No one's done a boach party.
Not yet, anyway. It's just a beach boat, a boat.
Denzi's big boach party. Like,
Boat's party. It's a boat not moving.
guys, you know,
Stuck in the sand. I've got it there.
It's
move
neither-
over Wayne Lineker. It's time
neither-
for Denzi's boach parties at
It's
Ocean
neither
Beach.
beach nor boat. Denzi's boat party.
That's the beauty of it.
I've done a boat party.
No, I don't mean that. I mean like the packages when you go on a lad's holiday and the sexy rep gets you in the room and they're like, you need to give us €600 and
Yeah.
we're going to give you the best week of your lives, and it's the worst week of your life.
They did that when we went to Magdalene, and genuinely, he was laying it out to us, and his accent annoyed me so much because he was speaking to me in a way that I didn't like. He's like, yeah, you want some proper dirty sluts? And I'm like, that's not my vibe at all. Like,
You little gnome.
yeah. You want to see some fucking tits? And I'm like, I'd just like a bit of karaoke, mate, if that's no trouble to you.
Our one was wearing, I don't know why, but he was wearing his tank top. It said Top Shagger on it, and I was like, "You're not advertising this very well, mate." And he was like listing out the things of what you'd be doing. And one of the nights, Craig David was playing there, and he goes, "Craig David's," and our whole room just burst out laughing.
I would
Just the-
fucking love
So
that.
would I. But like, a load of lads, 18-year-olds don't know who Craig David is,
Yeah,
and this
yeah,
guy's getting hyped up by him. Like,
True.
We've got the cause, mate. Saturday night.
We will in the ankle bite.
You like the cranberries, you little bastard? Yeah, you like them.
Who's on at the festival? What kind of festival?
it's a techno festival called Glitch. So it is.
Who's on?
I'd hate that.
Would you?
Who's on? Eric Prids.
I actually
He's not techno.
I can't remember. It's a load of who is the one I'm looking forward to? A guy called Bad Boombox, a Hungarian guy.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm just going for the crack, really. I can't remember who's on the lineup. It's in like an old fort in Malta. It's pretty cool. Although I'm been told that there's sharks in Malta, which I'm not
Well,
very-
probably in
they'll
the
not
sea,
be at the
mate.
festival.
yeah, no, well, yeah, you're,
Might have to cancel the boats party because there's sharks about.
they can't walk on land. That's the beauty of the boats party.
Depends how wiped you get.
Yeah,
Fuck me.
Oh, would you do a line off a shark?
if it was dead, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, not a line. That one swimming
If
about.
it was
like.
alive, it depends how many I've had before. Fucking do it on that shark now.
Live shark on land. Would you take a like you're blitzed? It's on land. It's struggling a bit.
Thrashing?
Would you run over and take a quick line? It's not even thrashing, but it could. Would you run over and take a quick line?
Oh.
Probably just throw an E into its mouth. See what
Stop
happens.
spiking wildlife.
Imagine
mental.
the great white with its jaw going.
Well, when David Attenborough dies, we know who's replacing him. I'll give these monkeys some ketamine.
Give that fucking peacock some methadone. See what
We're
happens.
going to get this sloth fucking sprinting.
I'm going to make this koala do a line off a giraffe's neck.
Some line, fuck.
Oh, fuck, I'd be dead. Like.
Boys, do you remember? You'll remember this. You probably won't. I did a gig in hot water in Liverpool, and there was a fire years ago. You couldn't do that tour date, but you remember it. So there was a fire in the basement venue, but we still did the gig. But it started at like 11:30 at night, and it was unreal. And at the end of it, some guy just shouted out during the set. He was like, "Shane Todd's on fire."
It was him.
You,
It was fully you.
your comedy club's terrified, something like that. Anyway, and I was like, "See, at the end of the show, we're all gonna do that."
That's a really good song. That's really, really good. Shane Todd's on fire. Your comedy club is terrified.
Yeah.
How do you think that?
But anyway,
He came out prepared.
this is where this got to.
He set the fire.
At the end of the night, they put on Gala Free from Desire. There's a cool video clip of everyone going nuts to it. It's a great time. Then I showed that clip to my son like a year ago or something. So anytime Gala Free from Desire comes on, he loves it, and he knows like the way to incorporate that with football chants as well. Your defence is terrified. Jimmy Vardy, Will Greg, blah blah.
Yeah.
So he'd be kicking the ball about in the garden. He's sort of half singing that to himself. And then my wife got a Facebook message from another parent of a kid in my son's preschool class. And she was like, "My daughter is doing our heads in at the minute because she's just walking around our house singing, 'Shane Todd's on fire. Your defence is terrified.'" And then other parents that she mentioned that to were like, "Yeah, he comes home and does that." So all the kids are doing this in their houses, and then my wife's talking to the teacher about it, and she was like, "Is he doing this? Is he doing everyone's head in class?" She was like, "He makes everyone sing it in the playground, like the whole school sing it in the playground, and then they have to like do a jump and chest bump, hug, and they play football. It's a full routine. My son makes everybody do." All the kids, I literally like walked in to drop them off a couple of mornings ago when we were a tiny bit late, and all the kids are "Shane Todd's on fire," all 4-year-olds, and like I tell you what, it's fucking class for the ego. When you walk into the whole school going nuts like nah, and I'm pretending, I'm like, "Stop that, you stop it."
You're telling them new verses and all the other.
For the second verse, what about we just? But yeah, I love it.
That's class.
I love it.
It's so
He
fun.
makes everybody.
You should get everyone to do that in the SSE show. That'll
Yeah, load of,
debut. Get it
hopefully not a
recorded.
load of 4-year-olds at it. That'd be weird.
No.
And you sold out an SSE and it's all 4-year-olds.
You know what? I was thinking years ago, I was like, could you just do like a comedy show, like a daytime one, where there's like no age thing?
Yeah.
But like, how would your set kind of go? Because I know people have done it in Edinburgh at the Fringe, like comedy for kids.
All ages show.
And
And
say it's like, it's pretty class, but I think you just need to talk about like farts and
yeah,
poo and all that kind of stuff.
it's hard
Your
enough
set would
getting.
go.
I'm fine.
Your set
Yeah.
would kill.
It's hard enough getting like drunk people to sit and fuck up for 10 minutes, however
Yeah.
long it is. Imagine a load of toddlers.
I think if you kill it, you really kill it. Like, it'd be unreal.
Mm.
Crowd work would be hard.
Yeah. What do you do, mate?
What do you do for work?
Sit.
I'm Spider-Man. No, we're not.
Yeah.
I'm Spider-Man.
You'd be like, you know, they say comedians like get fight with people in the crowd. That'd be you at a kids comedy show.
fuck off.
You would get attacked on stage.
And lose.
Yeah.
A wee kid tells you wrestling's not real. You're like, what are you fucking talking about?
Is this fake?
Speaking of fights, boys, get ready for the big. Now we've got like Iran versus America and Israel at the minute.
Yeah.
Get ready for the big one.
Yeah.
The Liver King versus Joe Rogan.
What it right? You
Wait.
guys.
What's Joe Rogan involved with?
What do you mean?
I
Why is he
knew-
involved?
Yeah,
So I don't know if he did he do Rogan? No, never.
he asked to, and Rogan said no. I'm near sure.
Right. So the Liver King, if people Fosty doesn't know who the Liver King is, the Liver King is this guy who basically goes, listen, if you want to get jacked like me, big, like he looks like an old Viking.
Yeah.
And he wears loincloths and stuff. He's like, all I do, the only thing I eat is like raw liver and hearts and kidneys and balls and all. And I take these. And by the way, he goes, that's the only thing I eat. And then he came out after a few months, he went viral, like, and he goes, look, the only thing I have is that, and then these wee supplement, these wee caveman supplements or something they're called, like prehistoric supplements. they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's all you need to do if you want to look like me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm definitely not taking steroids. I'm just having like chicken balls here.
And
Like,
he has the most textbook steroid gut as well.
yes.
He has that thing, you know. I hate when they do this. Like, well, your ancestors, they had to run for years. They didn't need all this shit because your ancestors, they knew how to survive animals. I'm like, well, my ancestors couldn't switch on the HDMI 2 to 3.
Yeah.
They didn't have
So
vertical
they
bombs.
they couldn't get you on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Stupid cunts.
Yeah.
They don't know shit.
What's his catchphrase? King is liver and liver is king. Is that not his
Is that
catchphrase?
right?
I
See
think
if
so.
that is.
Is that not the way he ends his videos? No.
See if it
I
is.
think.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shit.
Doesn't even make
cunt.
sense.
Yeah.
The second part does, yeah. Liver
Yeah.
is king, but
King is liver. The fuck
But
are
he
you
like,
saying?
yeah, so
Have a Snickers and fuck off, mate.
he's been on a load of is that their slogan?
It should be now, yeah.
Have a Snickers and fuck off. Just in between Emmerdale episodes. So I think he's been on quite a lot of pods before, and I think he was maybe getting close to the thing of like showing you behind the camera and being like, listen, I'm obviously fucking playing a character here. I'm fairly committed to it, but like I'm just playing a character. I'm just trying to sell my supplements. The last I saw him, that's kind of where he was at, where it was like a wee bit more tongue in cheek. And
Yeah.
there are two things he eats. then I see like this week he's like been arrested on like I think a terrorism charge. Is that right?
Yeah.
Because he's like all of a sudden just come out of nowhere, just started threatening Joe Rogan. Although I don't know if it's out of
And they're
nowhere.
pulling them out of Glastonbury
think-
and all now, can't they? Stormers raging.
Sharon Osbourne's cracking up.
We're just going to be left with Lamar
So like,
and Wee Willie in the angle biter.
Rogan's discussed him previously on the podcast and like called him out for steroid use. I assume the terrorist threat is because he crossed state lines.
Oh, to be like, I'm coming to get you.
He like flew to Austin from wherever he's based.
Oh, I
So
didn't know
I
that.
assume that's maybe what it is.
Oh shit.
But he's basically called out Rogan and said like, let's have a one-on-one fight to decide who's the bigger
Rogan
man.
would knock
fuck him
his
up,
fucking.
yeah.
And he posted video like disturbing that he's obviously like I mean I'm gonna put this statement out there. The Liver King, the raw organ guys maybe lost their head a bit.
Oh, yeah,
Because he was doing
head's
videos
gone.
where he was like bear crawling about the floor. Do you see this kind of thing? And calling Rogan out, and it's fucking weird.
He's just crawling on the floor, but I'm coming to get you.
Yeah.
The most divorced man.
You've
alive.
definitely seen videos like that, the girls. Wee Willie's coming to get you. You do wee bear.
No, all my videos are like red lighting in the background. I'm just slut dropping the Chris Brown.
Yeah.
That's all, man. Your body
He's there.
language speaks to me. Remember I played that for you and you were like, I was shit.
Yeah, I let him pick songs.
He lets me pick
our last car
one
journey.
every 4 hours. Yeah. And it's when he's not looking and I've taken the phone.
Yeah. But he
No,
really
you
shot
need-
his...
He's like, I don't like country music, and he insists on playing nothing but country music, going, I'll
Not
make
true.
you like it.
Not true.
You a country music man, are you?
Like a little bit, but it's part of an eclectic repertoire that I have.
You not like it, no?
What?
So what the fuck did you just say?
An eclectic repertoire.
It's a eclectic repertoire
I have an
of
eclectic
music. You've
repertoire.
Spotify, mate. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Every song's on Spotify.
My collection, you fucking... It's your Spotify playlist.
You mean 'cause
my
it-
eclectic repertoire?
Sorry, I don't.
Shane's driving tunes.
Sorry, I don't bring. Sorry, I don't bring a vinyl collection in the car. Would you rather me in the boot with a vinyl?
I'm fine with you not doing that. Don't describe it as an eclectic.
I do have an eclectic repertoire. I do. I have songs and Shane's tunes with his head from all genres. I do. Do you want to see the most recent stuff I've put on my wee Spotify?
Yes.
My wee liked songs. Here we go. Now, there's one that I'm not going to read out and pretend I don't have here, which is that song that everyone's hating on at the minute. Like, it's killed music. This is the end of music. And I'm like,
What is it?
What's that?
taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down to a dead and buried. It's this guy called Alex Warren, and everyone's like, him and Benson Boone. People are like, fuck all this music, and I'm like, yeah, taking it off the Spotify.
On TikTok, it's like, you'll be married in a year in the suburbs.
With a
Get on the way. I've never wanted someone to get fucking scolesied in the head so hard.
That's another one I'm watching, being like, that's a banger. People are like, it's the worst song ever. I go, it's the worst song ever. It's a fucking tune.
Living the American dream. I'm like,
Nah. And then he
where's
goes-
an acid attacker when you need them?
He goes,
Melt
fucking
his
hell.
face
Fucking
off.
hell. He goes all quiet, and he goes, and I'll be dancing out in California. Does all
Oh, that move.
I
just
got thing you
fucking
just
annoys me.
like
I'm watching him like, cool as fuck. Read the comments, I'm like, fucking nerd. I write nerd in the comments. Right, here's the last songs I put, I'm not making this up,
Okay.
that I put on my Spotify. So Fresh, So Clean by Outkast.
Oh, tune.
And Two Together Now, Limp Bizkit and Method Man.
yeah.
Hustler's
that's a great
Ambition,
song.
50 Cent. What Is Love, Hadaway, but a different mix of it. We Like to Party by the Vengaboys, in brackets the Vengabus.
Yeah.
Insomnia,
You have a real gangsta
Faithless.
party here.
Change the Way You Kiss Me, example. American
song.
Pie, Don McLean. I Won't Back Down, Tom Petty. Spin You Round, Morgan Wallen. BTS, Dynamite. Never Enough by Turnstile. One of These Nights by the Eagles. Craig David When the Bassline Drops.
Yep.
Right? That's an eclectic
It's an
repertoire
eclectic
for you.
repertoire. You have to
Yeah.
give it to him.
That's what that is.
It's eclectic.
That's an eclectic repertoire.
There's an eclectic repertoire. That reminded me.
Easy for you to say.
Last night at the wedding, when all the bridesmaids were walking out, someone had told me, and I didn't question this. Someone had told me the bridesmaids were going to be walking out to Many Men by 50 Cent.
I would
And I
fucking love that.
believed it, and then it was fucking Wildest Dreams by Taylor Swift. Fine, but I returned my mate who I hadn't explained this to. So I went, that's not 50 Cent. And he was like, why the fuck would it be 50 Cent?
Can I say,
Welcome your bridal party. Many men wish
Can I say-
death upon me.
I loved my wedding day, and see for the last hour of it, we had a bit of a rave at it, and it was class up on the dance floor the whole
Your
time.
wife and all, gay boy, did you?
I love my wedding. But the
you tell
one,
your wife you love her, not fruit.
You kiss her and all?
On the lips.
whoa, Dinsy, out of order. The one thing I hated, and I mean like got really embarrassed by, and like one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, is when that thing you're talking about, when you get called in to the room,
Yeah.
and everyone's standing up, and you have to dance your way into the room. It was World of Our Own by Westlife.
Oh,
Why did you pick that?
But I tell you what you can't do. I can walk and I can dance. Tell you what I can't do. Walk and dance.
at the wedding when the bride came down the aisle, the groom went to kiss her immediately, and she just went, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "This is the end." I hate that walking dance. Give me a wee. Walking in should be a wee slow, nice number.
You think so?
We came in the It's Raining Men. It's obviously quite a long intro. But they
Oh,
cut
I
it.
thought you meant me and you.
No,
Like,
no,
at no point
no.
have we ever done
When
that?
I was in the groomsmen party, but we had props, which made it a lot easier. But we were
big rampant rabbits.
umbrellas for fuck's sake, obviously. Probably should have specified umbrellas.
They're like, he doesn't have one. Look at his hands. He's like, no, I have one. It's in there with a butter.
It's for the soup.
Oh, you drink it, you sick wee
No,
troll.
we said shut up.
No, it's
Trying not to come.
Shut
The
up.
butter isn't going into the soup. The butter's going on the bread for the soup. I thought that was a
Why?
given.
Tell your story. I'm gonna be sick.
Do you feel sick thinking about his bum butter soup?
Shut up. No, I'm gonna
You
be sick.
drinking
Shut
it?
up,
It's all
shut up,
lumpy
shut
and
up,
all.
shut up. That's
What
fine.
soup would make it better?
Any that's not from an arse.
Potato and leek? No, the soup's not from my arse.
Potato and
The
cake.
butter's from my arse.
Potato and
That's so
cake.
soothingly. I was like, oh,
Potato and
okay.
cake.
See, I'm trying to make you feel better.
Potato and cake.
Very funny. Said it 4 times. Yes, very good, Shane. Potato and cake.
Did I? You,
Vegetable poop.
Willie, tell the boys about me losing my head playing pickleball.
We went up there, Lloyd's, to play pickleball. We went to play pickleball, which is just disabled tennis.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
It is.
Right? And I'd never played it before. Didn't know the rules. Who won most of the games?
So it was
Me.
Willie and Calvin versus me and Tony. Calvin plays a bit. He's a bit of a bandit, right?
Yeah.
Willie, in the wee warm-up rally we were doing, couldn't like hit the ball, right? So I go, God, this is going to be an awkward game.
Yeah.
Soon as the match starts and we're counting points, prime Federer.
I was hitting trick shots, mate. Like I was like slicing it with the edge of the racket.
I swear, if like pickleball is a Special Olympic sport, you genuinely could do it.
Why would I do the Special Olympics shit? I would do the
So what was it?
Paralympics.
Paralympics.
Yes.
My bad. Paralympics. But like, you would clean. Like, it's your sport.
I think I'd clean up any sport in the Special Olympics, I'll be honest
No,
with
you
you. I
wouldn't.
think I'd do well at
No,
most
you
of them.
wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
What would I do bad at the Special Olympics?
You'd win very few events.
I'd fucking clean up.
Patreon series. Willie versus the Special Olympics, and those boys are gonna crush you hard.
But Shane is very competitive. Very competitive.
I don't
guy.
mind saying that.
See, towards the end,
I'm one of the best people at saying that.
He turned around to me and goes, because I'd beat him 2 games in a row, and he went, sorry, man, I take games a bit seriously. And I went, you've taken your shirt off and booted the net 4 times. I did notice, like, you weren't masking it at all.
He was brilliant at it.
Would you be shouting at people at 5-a-side and all as well?
I was shouting at him, trying to play mind games during it.
That's that fucker there.
Really?
I don't play sports with Dan. He's too mean.
I got really personal. with
Willie,
some of
Mark Berbatov, sub me off. Dan shouting at me.
I got really like sly with some of the stuff I was trying to get in his head with. To be fair, we won a game.
Play pickleball and he's bringing up my dead man. I was like,
No, I
what
didn't.
the fuck?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, actually, have I done that before? Yes. Will I do it again? Yes. At no stage during pickleball did I mention that. I thought I was talking about something else.
You are. That's even actually that offense. That's more hurtful to me than I'll actually not say what it
That's
was.
why I was saying it.
Yeah, but he was like.
And then that's when we
there
won
was
a
a
game.
match-winning point. And he was going Willie, and I hit the best shot that's ever been hit in pickleball.
He did.
Just fucking clean through.
He did.
To the point you had to turn around to Tony and you were like, "Did we lose?"
I didn't know the rules.
Tony was like, "That's it, son, we're done."
Do you get much of a sweat on playing it like? You looked like in the stories you put up, you looked like you were just standing in the one spot.
We were, and I was soaking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm a sweaty man.
Get onto the paddle, honestly.
Paddle's what I thought we were doing.
Yeah.
Right, so I wanted to do
It's
that.
tennis, right? But you play in a glass box and you can play it off the walls.
Right.
But it's
So like a tennis and squash.
combined,
mix.
yeah, but it's always doubles. I don't think you can play singles in it. The way you can hit it off the wall is like you can, if you hit it on your side first,
Yeah.
over to their side, that's fine. It's
It
like
has to cross over.
it's actually easier than tennis. It sounds harder, but it's easier than tennis. A bit like pickleball. I think it's like the step between pickleball and tennis.
It can only bounce once, like tennis.
Yeah. Well, unless I don't know, can't remember now. I think so though. Yeah.
Where have you played it?
Eddie Irvine's. It's a good wee spot for it.
We should definitely do it.
They're opening up more though, I believe, across the country.
taking
it's,
over.
It's the fastest growing sport in Europe.
Is that right?
Yeah, big into it these days. So I am. It's the most popular sport.
You've definitely stuck a tenner on paddle
Mate,
before.
you honestly, you want to watch the professionals play it. It is insane. They
Do you
run
like
out
a
of
wee
the court.
flutter?
Oh, Shane.
if I had to draw a better,
Gambling?
every guy. I think for some reason I was like gamblers.
I'm
offensive,
worse.
And then
I'm not better. I'm worse.
Yeah, if I had to draw every man in a fucking bookmakers right now,
Yeah.
this guy.
Put the wife and kids on it. No, I'm. I'm honestly one of the worst betters or gamblers alive.
What's your number one sport that you're putting money on?
Football,
Right.
always, and horses. I touched lucky in the Grand National.
Yeah.
700 quid.
Fucking, you didn't have?
Willie Mullins travel.
I put $1.50 on it.
No, you don't gamble. I wouldn't gamble. The only reason I don't gamble is because I know I'd lose everything. Like I'd get
Yeah,
into
you
it,
have an
like,
addictive personality.
Yeah.
See, I'm like that with like slots. I just cannot go near slots.
Whoa.
Slots.
Whoa.
Yeah, talk about the WNBA again.
Get the fucking tits out. No.
I'm £400 down. You're not even gonna show me some arse. Fuck's sake, I hate
It
sports.
would probably be good to bet on the WNBA.
Would it?
Yeah, because I think there's only been like 12 dunks in the history of the
That's fucking
WNBA.
shocking.
Just bet on no dunks every game.
That's so shit.
Willie,
Infinite money.
the three of us on each other's shoulders couldn't dunk.
I'm not getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
That's not my job.
Is that your motto for everything?
Yeah, I'm not getting paid to do
I'm
it.
not getting paid for this, you know.
You could probably dunk in the WNBA. It's a 10 foot rather than 12.
You do look like a wee woman basketball player, like
Foot basketball player?
football.
You look like Caitlin Clark, actually.
I actually do have the body of Caitlin.
Yeah, you do.
Grip that sofa less hard as you tell him it.
You look like Caitlin Clark. Sweating and all.
I support you, you know.
Then in his prison hoodie.
Prison hoodie? Oh, I am. Just on day release.
Boys, anything you want to plug and promote?
LazyBoyz Live,
21st September.
21st of September.
You are holding on to that pretty tightly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is the sofa got feelings or something?
Getting called in the HR 'cause you're making the sofa uncomfortable.
Just grab your leg instead.
Touch my dick.
21st of September, LazyBoyz Live, Mandela Hall. Tickets are in the description below. My tour is on sale, ShaneTalkComedy.com. My Europe dates, UK, Ireland dates might be on sale at this point. My brand new show, Hold Me Back.
I think the plug.
Wafflers live podcast 25th of July in the Accidental Theatre. Tickets are in a link in my bio somewhere, matthew.dinsmore.comedy. And Kitchen Talk podcast.
Come on. Yep. I've done it before. It's a very fun time.
Yeah, it's in my ma's kitchen.
Your ma came in halfway through it.
Yeah, she did actually, for fuck's sake. Very professional.
Have me on anytime, son. She's a lovely woman. The gentleman.
Thank you.
Really nice. Shit. But you didn't do anything with it. Like your mum's just nice.
I just said thank you.
I would say thank you. Like you had something to do with it.
Boys,
Your mum's nice.
Patreon.
We're going to take this over to patreon.com/LazyBoyz. We'll go over there for the afters. You can join us there. We're going to roll and do another bonus episode right
Yeah.
now.
We'll describe other animals with the lines off. We should do that for a Patreon.
Lions?
We should do that. Like do lines off animals in the Patreon.